Hi, I'm Sarah Lewis, and on this episode of ABCD, we are visiting the Curious Iguana in downtown historic Frederick, Maryland. Historic Frederick is super cute with tons of shops to choose from and restaurants to eat at and even a local creek to walk along. Curious Iguana is a small bookstore and sells new books and even has a cute children's section in the back. Hi! On this episode we are talking about Captivate, and it is all about the science of succeeding with people in the first 5 minutes, the first 5 hours, and the first 5 days that you meet someone. And I just finished it and I really enjoyed this book, mostly because I do have some sort of a social awkwardness, not necessarily social anxiety, but social awkwardness, and I felt the book gave really practical tips about how you can apply these tips in real life in like meetings and at work, and how you can become less socially awkward. The book was written by Vanessa Van Edwards, and I really enjoyed her super down-to-earth, relatable approach and her sharing stories of her own socially awkward moments. Alright, my big takeaways were that hand gestures are a good thing. So the more you use your hands and people can see your hands, it actually builds trust and shows your intention. So the more you can use hand gestures in a conversation or a video, the better it is. My second big takeaway was that when you're in a conversation, you want to find common ground, or you want to be able to say me too in your conversations. So for example, a lot of the times I will point out something I don't like. So for example, like if someone says they like coffee and we're starting a morning networking meeting and someone's talking about how they just had their coffee, got their favorite coffee, I tend to say, oh, I don't care for coffee. Whereas this book is saying if you want to be more interesting and relatable, you're looking for that common thread, and you don't necessarily have to agree, but keep going with the idea that you're interested in their coffee rather than explaining why you're not interested in coffee. And my last big takeaway is that she included various personality assessments in the book and links all these personality assessments together. So the author included the 5 personality characteristics that I often refer to on a personality continuum. She also included the love language, so that research that was done about your love language, she talks about incorporating that into how you understand people and can apply that at work. And she also talks about values. So using those 3 things to really make up a personality and an understanding of a person will help you captivate the crowd. Get your copy of Captivate at your local bookstore today. Now it's time for dessert. Okay, now we are at For the Love of Sweets, also in Frederick, Maryland, and we are going to go inside and taste their milkshakes. I have my eye on the s'mores milkshake. I got s'mores and my husband got mint chocolate. When you order a milkshake here, you also get a corresponding flavored cupcake. Yummy! That's it for this episode of ABCD. Stay tuned for next time, where we visit a local bookstore, have a conversation about a book, and eat a yummy dessert.